Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Najd. So we are actually going to start a war this time, and this time against, I think, Buskoga over here, maybe. It's either that or I attack Kazan Bay. I'm not sure which I will do. We are still slowly working our way towards getting the printing press and global trade. I'm hoping this war here will give me enough income per se. Let's just make sure I've got claims. I seem to. Yeah. I also have to keep an eye on the Ottomans because we are almost capable of going after Persia. And however, they're currently involved in a Poland-Lithuanian war, although they're winning pretty easily. So there's that. Just got to sail troops down here, and then we'll invade Central Africa, or essentially Central Africa. I'm saving up these points. I'm going to keep saving them. There's really no point to spending them at this point. Okay, here we go. I should be able to win this war fairly easily, I would suspect. They have slightly better military tech, though, but it's only artillery, so I think I should be able to outnumber them. We'll see. This nation over here is probably going to join as well, oddly enough. But I should be able to handle that, especially if I call Ajuran into the war. They're not strictly needed, but 23,000 troops, that's always useful in winning a war. We have Ternate here and Australia on our side. However, Australia is considerably poor at the moment, and the Ternate is busy colonizing Manila. So, plus they hate us. Just to put it all in perspective, they hate us. It's the downside of forcing religion changes onto vassals. However, they are colonizing provinces for me, and later on I will definitely try and annex them. Essentially kind of gives me a free colonist, if you think about it. Or two, if they built something else. I wonder how they're actually colonizing. They just have a dominance over the outer islands, a national idea. I was going to say, if they went colonial ideas or something, that would be really nice to keep them around then. There we go. That province fell effortlessly. That province is going to fall. We'll march up, take that fort. Only issue I'm seeing is we're still suffering a profound lack of monarch points and money. Although the money is a bit under control with the integration of those gold mines. I don't think I can take all their land in a single war, so this is going to be a little while longer than I'd suspect. Not to mention they occupied all my gold mine provinces, which is annoying. Let's just rapid take it down. I don't want to spend any more time than I have to sieging this area. Especially since I want to try and attack this nation soon, Kalundwe. Kalundwe. They're actually losing a war against Loango, which is interesting. I wonder if they're actually going to win that. If they do, that would be quite impressive. It would also kick Spain out of Africa, pretty much. Oh, no, no, no. Stay right where you are. Okay, let's see what we can take. We should be able to take a good portion of it. I'm not too worried about this coalition, so... There we go. Land grab. Hopefully that wasn't too overly aggressive. Okay, there we go. Couldn't find the autonomy page for a moment. So I'm used to this outline rather than coring to that other page. It messed me all up. Oh, also I should actually be converting them, shouldn't I? Shoot. Okay, cancel. Cancel all coring. I always forget that this is a thing you actually have to do. There we go. Let's use some of my 5 missionaries to convert. Regardless, it's still faster than actually coring said provinces, so that's something. I should probably do outraged countries, I think. Kolundwe, how strong are you? Oh, you're almost as strong as I am. That's actually slightly worrisome. I'm hoping Castile will lose this war and Luongo will retake a lot of this coastline. Just means more provinces for me to loot later. Speaking of provinces, we're up to about 135 Sunni provinces. We still have a long way to go. Not only that, but we still have a couple institutions to pick up, annoyingly. At least we have cheap cores. I don't know what else we have going for us at the moment. Well, I suppose I could make Central Egypt a, like, core provinces, and that might help some. Oops, they want a little bit more land. There we go. I suspect the cost will say roughly the same. Yeah. On the other hand, this region, once the autonomy goes down, will be very wealthy and very useful for me. Ottomans have finished killing off Poland-Lithuania's region. I'm thinking I should probably attack Persia. So let's do that. Oh, Ottomans have been completely cored. Oh, Malacca's colonizing the islands. That's not so good. I've got to return and finish off Sunda at some point. I guess I'll just pick up a couple more of these islands. Really let Turn 8 have to deal with rebels and some of those 6,000 rebel stacks that will inevitably appear. Or native stacks, technically. There we go. We're at least up to about 1,000 gold. Hopefully once we land another war with Persia will be enough. Can't attack them for a little while, so that's somewhat good. They have Militech 14 now, which is very worrisome. They have 17 now, so I'm hoping the Ottomans will particularly just overrun and wipe out the Persians, but we'll see. They don't have a garrison there, so I'll take that fort instantly, which is progress. Okay, what else do I need to convert? All of my colonial provinces. Okay, that makes actually a fair amount of sense. But all of these are now mostly coreable. We took that province, which is good because the Ottomans actually aren't after it anymore. Huh, they're back after they conquered the Levant region. Annoyingly, they have a claim on my province. That's not good. And as usual, I want to try and cut the Ottomans off from Persian lands, if possible. This is where, having played it before in an older save, gives me a good idea of what needs to happen to take over this region. Okay. Oops. I don't know why you didn't take that province, but they didn't. Okay. Looks like the African nations don't care too much about all my land grab, which is good. Of course, as usual, they are taking over Eastern Arabia. But the morale from the Ottomans should be enough to win. Yeah. Close fight, but it's enough. Definitely want to make sure to put a fort in these provinces here once I remember. And once I have the money. Speaking of money, let's raise war taxes. So I'm actually making money. That would be a good idea, I think. Okay, that province was converted. The Ottomans have no provinces they can try and sneak claim on the coast, which is good. Core these provinces as soon as possible. Oh, how badly are we suffering inflation? What's our stability modifiers? I gotta keep an eye on that. We'll enact them. We'll take the stability hit, I guess. There go the Ottomans cleaning up Arabia for me. Isn't it nice of them to be so friendly? I don't think I need to actually put any more troops on the ground here, although you're gonna get destroyed. Yep. They were a little bit focused on killing off my one unit there. I don't know if it was a smart move for them. There we go. Yeah, Ottomans cannot fight the Ottomans. In fact, I can't fight the Ottomans, so... Well, at least they're doing a good job. Oh, speaking of... Oh, I don't actually have any states. I should have taken money from the Mini or whatever. Plus 15 per morale, though. Morale. Ugh. That's pretty good. Part of the reason I'm suffering so badly is I don't have level 15 when they get an additional 1 morale. Why do you want that province of all of them? Where is... that is right there. Sure, I guess you can have that land. Costs me a little bit of income, but should gain me trade in response. Or at least prevent trade from being pulled forward as easily. I mean, we do have 46% of that, so... I'm honestly thinking it might be worth trying to move trade forward to there. Yeah. Confusing. We're not making a lot of money from trade at the moment. But that's also because all my provinces there are occupied, so... I guess we're making money, technically. It's just taking a while for the Ottomans, for example, to hunt down that single group of Persian troops that are running away. Let's be careful here. What do the Ottomans personally want? They want those 3. I'm thinking I could probably take them, though. The AI doesn't tend to prioritize that too heavily. And then if we steal some cash... Oh, can we steal any cash? No, we can't. Okay, let's try this. The Ottomans do not seem to care too much about me owning those, which is good. We'll raise autonomy, move to convert those, especially since we've got +1 conversion again due to our ruler. We have 10 conversion strength. Isn't that lovely? And now we just have to hopefully wait and then it doesn't have any downsides. Doesn't look like it. What does Indonesia look like? Sunda's vulnerable, Pasai is not. How about Malacca? Tributary state of the Ming. Brunei's ahead in tech. Kedah is up there. Oh, everybody's racing to colonize these islands. Settle the islands. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, I was colonizing that one so I could invade Africa. That was why I didn't do all that. I'm thinking it will be time to try and get one of these institutions. Despite I might have to take out like a loan or something. I'm just thinking it's not, I don't know, it's tough to tell. I mean, I did just steal some really nice land from Persia, so there is that. How much trade am I doing there? 4 trade. Almost 5. I guess it's worth it. Problem is I just don't have a lot of development there. Nor do I actually at the moment control the Gulf of Aden, which will help a lot. Once I get around to taking that away from Ethiopia. Speaking of Ethiopia, the Ottomans are in debt, so they wouldn't help. We're being really pious, aren't we? Okay, fair enough. Okay. Once those are converted, then we'll core them. Then I'll raise stability and not beforehand, because there's no real point to it. I need another claim on you. Luongo is still beating up Castile. Surprised Castile still wants to keep up that fight. What does Tunis think of me? Tunis likes me. Ottomans like me. Ajuran likes me. I mean, we're in pretty good shape, I guess. Although we do have these rebels. I suspect there's one down here, right? Ruguru, yeah. Well, let's suppress them, I guess. There we go. Suppressed. Almost converted, almost cored. Ooh, prophets in Mecca. Or we could get a pious ruler till the death of our ruler. He is 28, so he'll be around for a while, I hope. And we can get some admin support out of it. 11 conversion strength. And I don't have religious ideas. That's wonderful. Makes my life a lot easier. Oh, Ottomans are off killing the Mamelukes. Oh, I sure hope they don't take too much of their lands. I really want Alexandria, for example. I'm hoping maybe they'll listen to me and not take Alexandria. So much converting. Too bad there isn't like a record of how many provinces you've converted. Anyway, we're up to 140. We have a long, long, long way to go. I really wish I could become a tributary state of the Ming. That would make my life easier. Sadly, I'm massive, so I doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm the 3rd largest in the game at the moment. Although, to be fair, the Ottomans are a lot bigger than they should be. Brunei snagged that island. Sneaky of them. I mean, I can colonize East Timor and West Timor. Or I could colonize Saram, or I could see if there's any ones up here. I'll colonize that one. As long as we're gaining some islands due to colonizing, we're in good shape. Can attack these guys next July. Should probably think about moving troops over there now that I think about it. Just finish them off, revoke as many cores as possible. Gain 2 provinces at least. I don't think they get any colonizing ideas. It's tough to tell. Brunei I'd love to beat, but with 15 in alliance with the Ottomans, I can't do it. I mean, I suppose I could find wherever Sulu is. Where in the world is Sulu's capital? Did I attack them? Oh, they're right there. I could attack them and use that to bring Brunei into a war, I guess. It would work. Let's see what the Ottomans are doing. They took Alexandria. Darn. I was hoping they wouldn't. I was hoping they wouldn't. However, it looks like they're leaving me the last couple Mamluk provinces to take out. So hopefully that won't be a problem. Let's see if I can get them to help me attack either Ethiopia or Medri Bari. I could attack them. If I attack them, okay, both would join me. Let's do that. We want Sa'ana on our side. Speaking of which, where's my fleet? You know what, actually, I might just do this, actually, now that I think about it. Let the Ottomans fight the war for me. There's no real reason I need my troops over there. Not with both the Ottomans and Ajuran on my side. I don't think the Ottomans desire any of... Oh, they desire one of those. Let's just say these are all vital provinces anyway. Again, I still haven't put a fort up there. I also need to relocate my capital at some point. But I want to finish off Sunda down here. That would put me in pretty good shape. There we go. I should be able to attack them. No, I don't have a claim. Darn. I'm neglecting fabricating claims and it's coming back to bite me. Okay, well, I think I'll end this video here, actually, at 22 minutes, so this should be a good stopping point. We'll let the Ottomans beat up Medri Bari and Ethiopia, take a lot of land next video. Hopefully we'll actually get institution, and once I get a claim going against Sunda, then I can finish them off and start looking for other places in the world to attack. Sadly, the Ming's tributary network is massive. I mean, I suppose I can keep beating up Persia, which would be a fair move. The Ottomans can only expand through Golestan here, so that's good news. And I can finish beating up the African miners too. So that will be it for this video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.